Friday Free Flow with Kaham, beautiful souls. My name is Kaham. I'll be your guide and host for this episode. And today's episode is very much about perseverance and stick-to-itiveness. Additionally, I am emotional today, which is okay. And I'm emotional for different reasons, so this should be a very special episode. Last episode, I told you the story about, and I'm going to take my seat because my energy is affected today by a couple of things. So I'm going to allow my flow to be easygoing today and just go with it. How about that? But so many things are happening right now. So I'm just going to start talking and allow inner goddess to guide, and then we'll just go from there. So the very first reason that I'm emotional today is because tomorrow is the 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 8-year anniversary of my father's death. And it's still hard. I miss that man. I love me some Sonny Robinson. And last episode, I told you the story about how my afro caught fire. And so you can see whenever I paint, I'm gonna have a covering on my head. So whenever you see me in these episodes, you will see some sort of covering on my head because I learned my lesson. However, additionally, you will always see me in this red sweatshirt because this was my dad's and I wear it just about every single day. And it started out pristine, but it's been 8 years now, right? And so I'm actually very impressed by the tear that it has so far. It just right now only has like this one little tear right here, and then this over here, and then of course because I paint in it, I have all kinds of paint marks, and then I have other stains and so forth and so on. But I am going to use this shirt, this sweatshirt, this hoodie until I just physically cannot anymore. It brings me so much comfort because I feel like every time I wear it, especially when I'm painting, that my dad is just embracing me and it's just comfortable. So that is why you will see me wearing my U of L hoodie every time I paint. Now, to go a little bit deeper into that story, it's not just because I miss my father, which I do, but it's also because my father is the one who got me into art in the first place. I can remember as young as 3 years old, and I remember my dad and myself and my mom, and I remember it being every Sunday morning, and my mom would be, and it would always be, we would be before getting ready for church, because definitely I grew up in a Christian household, so we definitely went to our family's church every Sunday. And so before we went to church, my mom would be in the kitchen cooking breakfast, and my dad and I would be at the dining table with some music on, no doubt, probably Stevie Wonder, drawing the comics. We would get the Sunday paper and the comics would come out. And so, of course, at 3 years old, I'm not actually drawing the comics. I'm probably just drawing form. But I do remember probably around 7 or 8, I actually started mimicking that comics. And because again, we did this every Sunday, almost every Sunday. I mean, there is not perfection, right? Almost every Sunday. And we would do this almost every Sunday until I was like probably 12 or so. Preteen, and don't want to spend time with your parents anymore, so you go on and do your own thing. But I got better and better and better. And I remember that my favorite comic to draw was Beetle Bailey. Loved me some Beetle Bailey. And my dad's was Dagwood, Blondie, and we both, of course, loved the Peanuts. So that is why I treasure this hoodie so much, because it was my dad who got me into art in the first place. He believed in my talent, and he was a hobbyist artist. He drew a lot, but he also loved photography, which I do as well. And so I just wanted to share that with you because I do this as my lifestyle now because my dad believed in me and encouraged me and empowered me. It wasn't until I got to college that the world said no, but my dad empowered and encouraged my artistic abilities. So when I got to college and the world said no, that stifled me. And I am just now returning back to that calling. And so here I am. And it's Fry High Day, and we're going to get started here. So another reason that I'm a little emotional is because I am coming off of a lunar eclipse full moon, which would happen to be in Libra. And just in March, I started my offerings. Fry High Day, Free Flow with K-Hum. This is one of my offerings. Of course, this is a free offering, but if you feel so compelled, then definitely make a donation. And then I did one class, which was called the Healing Garden, and we did that for the spring equinox. And then I did a new moon intention setting class and a full moon women's red thread circle. And those are all of the offerings that I had for March, and they were just simply amazing because, like I said in the beginning, this is a story of perseverance and stick-to-itiveness. Back when I was in college, and I went to college for art education, and I can remember the first semester that you meet with your advisor after like midway through, just to see how everything's going. And my advisor said, you know, I just want to make sure that you are okay with continuing down this art teacher path because, and this was back in the early 90s, because the programs for art and music are being cut in the public schools. And so I would hate for you to spend all this money on an education and then get out and not be able to have a job. Well, I'm 18, of course I'm going to listen to my advisor, right? So I switched majors and I went into the field of early early childhood education, and that's where I actually spent my career, was in the field of early childhood education. And it was rewarding. I'm very grateful and thankful for my time there. However, now I'm on the flip side of my life, and I feel called to a higher purpose. And so, doing what I've always wanted to do since the 3rd grade, you know, career day, what you want to be when you grow up. I want to be an art teacher. And so now here I am offering classes, art classes, vibrational art classes. And it's amazing. And so I am 50 fucking 1 years old. And so if that is not a story of perseverance, then I don't know what the fuck is. I got told no, I went on a whole different path, but I just kept on getting called back, until I followed that path, and now here I am. So, yeah, it is wonderful. Like, this is happy, wonderful emotions, because I'm here doing what I've always wanted to do. And so this is also a story of, don't let anyone tell you that you shouldn't or that you can't. If there is a way, if it is meant to be, then do everything that you can to find that way. Which brings me to the 3rd reason that I'm a little bit emotional, because so I did all of my classes. I got my very first income from being an art teacher. And, you know, I've told you several times that I use cheap paints because I firmly believe in just start. Okay? Just like, hello, do you see me now? I'm a little bit more crisp because I just started with what I had on my last 2 episodes. And if you noticed last episode, I did a little bit of an upgrade, a little bit of a here and there at the beginning and the end. So yeah, already learning, already upgrading. And then here we are again. This is just my 3rd episode. And I figured out what I needed to do to bring you in clear and crisp for me. So it's very much with just starting. Just with what you have. You can build. So, I got this paint. This is not even what I normally use, which is Craft Smart. I normally use Craft Smart paint, which is the cheapest paint that you can get at Michael's. But I got this paint from the Dollar Tree. So it's not even Craft Smart. It is acrology, probably because of acrylic. Anyway, this was $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. And so this pink is actually that pink over there. That pink that's in that lovely painting over there. So I just used what I had. But now that I put myself out there and did my offerings and got some income, I was able to use my first paycheck to get So this is golden paint. And this is what my mentor, Shiloh Sophia, uses. And listen, this shit is expensive, okay? As a matter of fact, it had one of those, I have a picture of it, but it had one of those anti-theft devices on here that they had to take off at the register. That's how expensive this shit is. But I am worth it, and I deserve it. So today, we're going to open these paints and consecrate them. just go ahead and get started. That was the first half. I haven't done any of my stuff because, again, I'm a little bit of an emotional roller coaster right now. Good and bad, up and down. So one of the things that I love to do is get some of that energy out for painting. And so I chose a small canvas today, sitting down, because I wanted my flow to just be easygoing. Just do whatever comes natural. And oftentimes I like to just be comfortable sitting. And so that's what we're going to do today. And so, of course, the first thing that I always do is light a candle, inviting and requesting the presence of my angels and spirit guides, helping ancestors, ascended masters, and any other divine beings who want to come forth today to help me along this journey. I invite you and request your presence now. And of course, that includes Archangel Michael, who is my dude. I love this dude. He is responsible for all of my protection. All of my energy is always protected by Archangel Michael, because I am constantly requesting his protection. So, and that's my dude. So, actually, I don't have my red thread on today, so I'm going to go ahead and get that on as well. And the red thread is an invisible thread that connects us all, even before birth. And so, legend has it that we'll find our way back to each other because we've always been connected by this red thread. So I have that on. Let me go ahead, since I have my candle lit, I just used my candle flame to then also light my Palo Santo. Sometimes I'll use sage, sometimes I'll use incense. It just kind of depends on what mood I'm in. And today, I'm just going to stick to my favorite, which is Palo Santo. Because sage, I only use that on heavy energy occasions. Because, in my opinion, sage is a heavy hitter. And so, I usually only use that for heavy energy occasions where I really need to clear some energy. So with this Palo Santo, I just ask that this entire energy field be cleared of any energy that is not serving of my highest good. I ask that I be open, allowed to be open to receive anything that is for my highest good. I also request that only that which I am ready to receive surface today, especially with the emotions circling with what tomorrow is. So, Archangel Michael, I just ask that you protect my energy and my flow and allow only that which I'm ready to receive surface. Thank you. So dear. So I'm just going to allow that to kind of burn out over here. So I've requested my angels. They're here. Hello. Got my Palo Santo together. Of course, we're going to have music. So let me go ahead and get some music on. is so exciting. Hey, so this is a liquid glazing gloss. Oh, I'll tumble for ya. And then we have, over here we have the different colors. And so I am just going to pick one. I just picked one and trust that that's what I should be. I'm probably going to use all of these actually. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But the one that I actually picked to start off with is going to be, of course, something that I cannot pronounce. Phthall. All I see right now is halo green. So that's what I'm going to go with. Halo green. But I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it. But halo, because my dad, who is now my angel, is lurking somewhere around. Now, what we do want to do, hold on, before we even do that, because I am very liberal with my cheek paints, okay? I just be taking those paints. I'll just take this whole thing and then just open it and just like do that. Of course, we're not going to do that with these, okay? So I want to bless my canvas first. This is a portal that every time we come to this canvas, it's an opportunity to open a whole new dimension. And my intent today, because y'all know how I am with fire, so let's bring that over here. My intention today is to connect with my dad and honor his spirit and his life. So I open this portal and I bless it with my intention, which is to connect with my dad and honor his life. So here we go. All right. I'm just going to put a tiny, tiny bit on here. Oh, okay. Guess we're going to use all that. See, practice, right? Already. Now let's see, what do I want to use here as far as a brush is concerned? That looks good. The next thing is to get some new brushes, because I've had these for quite some time, and these are cheaper brushes as well. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that size. I might like that size. All right, here we go, y'all. So let me go ahead and get comfortable. Since my intention is to connect, let me see if you can still, there we go, is to connect with my dad, I'm going to go ahead and write on there, paint on there. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Oh, just beautiful. Ooh. And then I'm just going to allow my flow to come, right? And I love water. Oh, baby, how you doing? I'm going to cut right to the chase. Some women were made, but me, myself, I would think that I was created for a special purpose. Come on, Beyonce, in case y'all didn't know. Working on boats. And remember my disclaimer, I sing off key, probably don't know all the words, I make up my own words, so that's what that is. Oh, look, I just love the way that water of our favorite places that we went was the car wash. I mean, cheap date. Cheap father-daughter date. The car wash. I'm too big, too wide, too strong. It won't fit too much. Got a big ego, such a huge ego. And right now I'm just allowing myself to connect and just keep my movements, my brush movements, just free and flowing. And just allow it to go wherever without even thinking right now. I mean, I'm thinking about all of those wonderful times that I had. Look at that S is for Sunny. Huh? Yeah, there he is. There he is. He's here. Now, his favorite color is red. And so, I may go ahead and switch to red since he's here now. Now, she don't need a beat. She can sing it with piano. But I can't sing it with the beat. So, whatever. We all have our talents. This is just such beautiful color. I just love it. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. And this actual color too is just beautiful. This flow was just, oh, I knew Sonny Robinson was here. Because Beyonce is wonderful, but that's K-Him's artist. So that was K-Him's flow. And then remember the S's, Sonny Robinson showed up. And guess what this next song is? Then with you, my love and you. That's them Isley Brothers, y'all. What y'all know about that? Of course that is Sonny Robinson. Of course. Like, get out of here. Alright, we're going to switch colors now. Let's see what our time is. Yeah. I'm only going to do one other color because I'm trying to keep these to 30 minutes. And we're already there. So I'm just going to do this red since he's here, just to have a little bit of a change up so that we can have two colors. And already learned that we do not have to put that much on there, so I already learned it from the first time. I think I'll go ahead and go, oh, that's cute. I like that brush. So we'll use this. And this is a lovely red. So we're just going to go in. Ooh, is that a red? I don't think that's a red, huh? It looked red. Oh, it's magenta. Okay, and that's fine. He likes, or does he? Did he? Not so much, but that's cool. Maybe he likes it now. Oh. And it seems that this magenta is a better fit this memory surface if I had to put For Real Red on there. So we're going to stick with this lovely, oh, that's a beautiful magenta too. Oh, that's a pretty color. Yeah. Oh, love of you. And so I'm just going to keep on playing with my paint, right? Yeah. I just love putting the water on there. So, like I said, I just got a little bit of the red. So it's already the red, the magenta, is already done. And right now, like I said, I'm just being loose. I'm just free-flowing right now. No real film. I'm going to come back and use this green, though. I don't know, that kind of looks like a cactus. Kind of. Maybe, I don't know. Or not, maybe a dagger. Ooh, like a dagger with some flames firing off of it. When you open a portal, then you just allow your imagination to run and see what's in that portal, what's coming out for you. And right now that kind of looks like a dagger, but maybe not. Maybe we keep on going and it becomes something else, right? Now it kind of looks like a octopus type thing. Right? Or maybe even a butterfly. Maybe that turns, or a dragonfly. Maybe that was about to be a dragonfly because that's why I did like that. Huh? Yeah, I don't know. So now form is kind of starting to happen, right? But it's still in its early stages. Of course, all of this is not what I'm going to keep. I'm just going to go through and play. Let my inner goddess play. Let my inner child play. Let Kay him out. So that's what I'm going to do. And thank you for joining me. This is about to be wild. Because AC/DC just came on, Thunderstruck. Oh! Okay, anyway, so this is about to be wild. I'm sure that at some point I will post my progress, so definitely stay tuned to my website, divinelyelevatedartworks.com, and check out my offerings for April 2024, and I will see you on the next Friday